M. Night Shyamalan has made a few gems during his time as a director. The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Split are all more than solid entries to have on your resume, but there is one particular movie in his filmography that never gets the credit it truly deserves. And this absolute misunderstood masterpiece is The Happening.
What? No!
And I know what you're thinking. The Happening is one of the worst movies ever made. What the hell is this dude yapping about? But this notion is incorrect. If you watched The Happening and thought it was trash, I hate to tell you, but you watched it wrong. Yes, you heard me correctly. You watched it wrong. You see, the brilliance of The Happening is that it presents itself as a horror film. All the characters think they're in a horror film. Hell, I'm pretty sure M. Night Shyamalan started out thinking he was making a horror film. But in actuality, this is the greatest comedy of all time.
It's raining men.
I have never laughed more watching a film than The Happening. It is almost as if the script was written by an alien who has never interacted with humans before.
You know, hot dogs get a bad rap. Got a cool shape, they got protein. You like hot dogs, right?
I mean, there's genuinely scenes where narratively, I don't have the slightest clue as to why they're even included in this movie, but that is the brilliance of what M. Night did here.
What the fuck is that? I've never seen nothing like it. This guy is a fucking genius.
You see, the main objective of a comedy is never to tell a brilliant, coherent, drama-filled story. The main goal is to make you laugh. The plot is really secondary to this goal, and one form of comedy that is honestly pretty underused in cinema is awkward comedy. I'm talking about the type of humor where the character themselves doesn't know that what they're doing is funny, and The Happening is filled to the brim with these awkward moments.
On Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me?
I mean, to any normal person with a functioning brain, what Mark Wahlberg just did is bizarre and kind of funny because of how random it was, but his character does not have self-awareness. None of these characters do. They are here for our amusement. And the casting here is also simply perfect. The confused look that Mark Wahlberg has on his face throughout the vast majority of this movie fucking cracks me up.
I need a second, okay? Why can't anybody give me a goddamn second?
Confused Mark Wahlberg is literally one of my favorite images in human history. This image has been my email profile picture for over a decade, and it will never change. Also, Zooey Deschanel and Mark Wahlberg have absolutely no chemistry whatsoever, which is perfect because seeing them try to fake it for an hour and a half is hysterical.
Are you joking?
Also, the old granny that they encounter at one point kind of randomly is once again comedy gold. I don't know how M. Night pulled it off, but having this old lady fixate on her lemonade is such a funny gag to throw in the mix.
Why are you eyeing my lemon drink?
I mean, what the hell is happening here? Well, I think the point is nobody knows, which is what makes it so brilliant. It's simply perfection. As for the central concept of this film, well, there is certainly something happening. What this thing that happens to be happening is exactly, well, nobody really knows. Is it the wind? Is it Mother Nature lashing back at mankind for pollution or some shit? Is it happening because Mark Wahlberg is a super inappropriate teacher?
You should be more interested in science, Jake. You know why? Because your face is perfect.
Or is this happening just as an excuse to make a funny-ass movie? Ding ding ding. I mean, the joke is hidden within the title. Nobody knows what is happening because the director doesn't even. I'm convinced he just wanted to pull some shenanigans and make a silly film. I mean, we're talking about the M. Night Shyamalan here, the same man who made The Sixth Sense, one of the greatest horror films of all time. Obviously, he knows how to make a proper thriller. He wouldn't be fucking around making stupid scenes about lemonade or hot dogs for no reason. I refuse to believe that this is not intentional. And even if it's not, I don't care. there. This movie is hysterical and therefore is a phenomenal comedy. Fuck what the director intended. Now, even if all my bloviating about how funny The Happening is hasn't convinced you that it is a misunderstood masterpiece, I will present you with a different path to enjoying The Happening. And that is the world of so bad they're good movies. This is a subgenre of film home to some behemoths, such as The Room, Battlefield Earth, Batman and Robin, Samurai Cop. The list just goes on and on. Now, are any of the movies I just listed objectively good? Not a chance in hell.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
But they are certainly fun. And sometimes being fun is better than being good. Sometimes you just want to watch something and laugh or be entertained. I know I'm certainly not always in the mood to watch movies that require actual higher brain function on my part. In The Happening, if you want to be lame and view it as a horror film, is without a doubt a first ballot Hall of Famer for the so bad it's good movie category. So what I'm trying to say is just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stupid ride that is The Happening. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this 100% serious breakdown of The Happening without an ounce of sarcasm, please feel free to drop a like or subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what are some movies that you really enjoy that are so bad they're good? Until next time, peace.